Everyone, it's me, your man, Uncle D, and in this video, we're just gonna keep it really short and simple. This video is just about Brazil versus Colombia. Okay, here's the thing now. I played this game out mentally. It's about Brazil, Brazil versus COL, right? So we all know what's going to happen in this game. In this game, many of you guys have requested me to actually talk about what are some of my predictions for attacks. Now, first of all, we have seen where Brazil, played against Chile, and there were a lot of things that went wrong in the game for Brazil. Brazil was technically outplayed from the beginning of the game, both physical fitness, tactical wise, combination wise, defensive wise, till the end of the game, and the game went out into penalties. However, something drastically happened with the Chile's team. I've noticed that the Chileans actually pulled the brakes. They just stopped attack in second half. They just went slow pace. They were relaxed. They were uncomposed as the Chileans that I knew and the Chileans that have actually played out their games mentally. However, in this video, I want you to understand that some of those mistakes that Brazil made in the previous games with Chile, I hope that Colombia might have actually see them and capitalize upon them. First of all, I'm here with my pen tools, and I'm just going to try to give you some sketches of tactics, what's going to be happening in this game, and how Brazil can actually lose this game to Colombia. Right? Brazil can actually lose this game to Colombia based upon several factors. First of all, tactics. Right? Tactics plays a very important role in this game, and individualities and team players. Now, Neymar versus Rodriguez. First of all, Neymar is physically fit, he's fast, and he can be really skillful in some position where Rodriguez is more aggressive and will put up a fight. So if you're comparing these two number 10s, Rodriguez and Neymar, I can give Rodriguez an edge over Neymar based upon aggressiveness and attacking the goal and seeing the attack through, while Neymar will just falter at some attack and he will, pull the brakes when he should have just actually be forceful and, dominating in his position. So I can give James Rodriguez some points over Neymar with aggression. But skill-wise, Neymar is really skillful. And positional-wise, with positioning on the ball, I can give Rodriguez a higher mark over Neymar, because Rodriguez will stand up and defend the position, while Neymar will somehow just fall and hope that the ref plays into his little trick. Now, in this game, these are areas that are very important to Brazil. Right? Areas that are very important to Brazil. Very important, right? Now, these are areas that Brazil will have to make sure that they can capitalize upon and hold. Now, if Brazil fail to keep the center right here, this center right here, if Brazil fails to defend the center, they will find out that they will be outrun by the Colombians on the wings and through the middle. Now, Colombia's ball game is not built upon Colombia. Colombia ball game is not built upon one-man team. Like, the team is just built around Neymar, if you understand what I'm saying. So Brazil will try to flow the ball on the wing, right, up into the Colombia's half. Sometime you will see, a few in and out into target areas like this to take shots at goal. You'll see some cool bounces across the 18-yard box. Brazil will try to correct some of their mistakes from previous games. Neymar will somehow drift here, come across here, as usual. His typical Neymar 1-2 shot across the goal. But Colombia will do something that is very unusual. Colombia, let me remove this real quick. Guys, I do not want to bore with you guys with my technicalities. Colombia will try to dominate this area of the field. Right? Colombia wants to make sure that they keep this area on lock and key. Now, the Silva will try to blast through these areas, coming down on the wings, and create a square over. However, Colombians are very fit, very fast, and the Brazilians are both very fit and very fast. But you will see many one touches for Brazilian, the little triangle touches and two passes. But Colombia will interfere with this. You see, Colombia is going to play a type of ball game that restricts Brazil from doing the flary two touches and the flary one touches and so forth. Colombia is going to dominate on the wings. And Colombia is going to, if Colombia wants to defeat Brazil in this match, they will have to stretch the field. You see, just like what Chile did, stretch the ball game so that Brazil had to work. Keep them over in these areas. And at the same time, the defense for Colombia is really, not so effective, but they're okay, right? The three men at the back, they're okay. But if the true balls should come through and some counterattacks, they might find that their defensive role is not so good. But counterattack wise, Colombia is amazing on counterattack. I give Colombia a high mark on counterattack in this video. Counterattack will be so powerful for counterattack, right? Let's call it counter A real quick. All right, let me just get this. Counterattack will be very deadly for Colombia, right? Colombia is gonna punish Brazil with counterattacks severely. And on the wing, they have a fast guy just strut down the wing and square across. Once the ball is in the 18-yard or any of these areas, Colombia can easily put away a goal against Brazil, short goalkeeper, and against the defense for Brazil. However, we must not forget that the Brazil has a Hulk. Brazil has a Hulk. That in the movie, the guy said, you might have an army. And he said, we have a Hulk. Now, the Hulk can play a very important role in dominating these areas real quickly. He can play a very important role dominating these areas. Punish these areas for Colombia. Colombia guys are very aggressive, so they will stop him. Rodriguez will stop the Hulk. He will try to slow the Hulk down, get the Hulk tired. The Hulk areas are these areas to penetrate for his left foot shot or right foot shot. He's going to try to charge in. Now, if Colombia defense wants to reduce this, they distribute the ball out on the wing and push it back up. Now, no square should be in the air for Colombia across, unless the square is coming out to the penalty spot to punish Brazil's defense. If the ball is square for, let's say, this position 1, triangle position 2. Triangle position 2, we want the ball into at the edge of the penalty or the 6 yards. In these the 6 yards out of the reach of the goalkeeper. We all know these things, guys, if you guys have been watching some of my videos about squaring. Now, let me show you how Brazil will lose easily in this match. If a defender a forward picks the ball up and dribble in this manner and swerve out and set someone coming down, which you will see a lot. You might see an overlapping wing back, right back actually, a right winger or a right back coming down, overlapping, and the ball is squared out to him, and he pushes it back in, and someone finishes, a target man finish and take the shot, in these areas. You can see these areas can give Brazil serious trouble because the defensive role will play a very important factor. Guys, Brazil has a 2.5 chance of winning Colombia, while Colombia have a 2.4 chances of beating Brazil with the pressure and at home and ball flow. Colombians, as again I say, the Colombian team, Colombia ball team, it's not built around Neymar. It's not built about Rodriguez. Each player plays an individual role. Brazil team, it's basically built around Neymar. right? It's built around Neymar. While Colombia team, it's basically it's everyone, right? It's not just one player. And when you have a situation like this, when it's not just one player that carries the whole entire team on his back, it's everyone playing a role for a beat, a forward beat, a wing back. Everyone plays in the game. No one man is the team. You understand? And you have trouble when a team plays against another team that has no special star, if you know what I mean. So in this game, again, guys, the tactics will flow from here. But Brazil, as again, Danny Silva, that is, he's a weak link in the defense. Yeah, he will be a weak link in the defense. And if Brazil comes again and try what they did with Chile, and they got lucky, or I strongly think the Chileans threw that game. And I'm saying it seriously. I strongly believe, because each time I played that game mentally, Chile won Brazil and outplayed them in all aspects of the game. But I saw where, I just don't want to say anything, but you saw it too. All the other games, the players who lost their games, they would cry, or they would, they had a little, bitter feeling, and you could see it display. But Chile, the Chileans never did anything. They just smiled and it's as if nothing happened. So in this game, I want you guys to just watch what's happening. Watch how Colombia might get robbed as usual, and the hosts might go through. But we are going to see a very exciting game today. And this is all I got. And the video was done July 4th at 1:31 p.m. And it was ahead of the game time. So these are my analysis of what is possible in this game. And for those of you who have not seen this video, please check it out. It's me, your man, Uncle D. Take care, be safe, and bye for now.